Well, transparency in law enforcement, that's the goal of a state law that requires agencies to release officers' body camera video in serious cases under certain circumstances. But the criteria could be up for interpretation. Becca Habegger has the continuing coverage of a story that we have been following for more than a month now. And tonight, we dive into why the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office claims that this law does not apply in this case.
We're talking about the case of Sherrano Stingley. He died in the hospital days after an arrest by Sacramento County Sheriff's deputies last month left him unconscious. The Sheriff's Office says they were responding to a report of a man under someone's truck in a Sacramento County neighborhood. Stingley's family says their loved one was in the middle of a mental health crisis and was searching for the home of his daughter Diamond, who lives nearby in that same neighborhood.
I cry every day. I torture myself and watch the video because I just want to understand why they didn't give my father that chance to come home to me.
This video shows Stingley initially complying with deputies, but then a struggle ensued. By the fourth minute, Stingley appears unconscious.
There's body camera footage available from different angles, which will show that they beat him repeatedly upon the head, that they struck him with a flashlight, that they smashed his head on the concrete.
Attorney Mark Marin is representing Stingley's family. They're calling for the Sheriff's Office to release body camera video from all of the deputies on scene that early morning of December 6th. In fact, they say a state law, AB 748, requires the release of that video. Passed in 2018, it says law enforcement agencies may only withhold body camera video for 45 days, barring certain conditions, in something called a critical incident, a key phrase. That's when an officer shoots at someone or uses force that seriously injures or kills someone. But the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says AB 748 doesn't apply here.
Right now, the district attorney's office is still reviewing the case, so we won't really have much to say until that investigation's complete.
They're calling Stingley's case an in-custody death and claim it therefore doesn't qualify as a critical incident.
It's clearly a critical incident. It's an in-custody death.
Retired attorney Stuart Katz, who is not affiliated with Stingley's case, has handled police misconduct cases for the better part of 3 decades. He believes what we're seeing in this one video released of the incident does depict a critical incident in which use of force led to Stingley passing out and eventually dying. But the Sheriff's Office says they have no plans to release more video anytime soon, if at all.
Okay, Becca, so if the Sheriff's Office says that the law doesn't apply here, and then they're not required to release the body camera video, how did you get the video to put in your story?
Right, that video that you saw. That's a great question. So between Stingley's death and now, there has been a change in leadership at the Sheriff's Office. That video was released under then Sheriff Scott Jones' administration. Since then, Jim Cooper, who has been elected, he was elected in November. He was sworn in. So the current administration says, spokesperson says they can't speak to the decisions made by the previous administration at the Sheriff's Office, and they don't know why that body camera video was released. All they know is that right now they will not be releasing anymore at this point.
And the Sheriff's Office, they're waiting for the DA to finish their investigation. What does the DA have to say about that?
Yeah, so we reached out to the district attorney's office. Our colleague Devin Truby did yesterday. The DA's office tells us we have not received any investigative reports or materials from the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office related to this in-custody death. We have received all of the materials related to this incident. We will conduct a complete review. Any questions concerning the evidence in this case, including body-worn camera footage, should be directed to the Sacramento Sheriff's Office. So again, we're back to the Sheriff's Office telling us they're not classifying Stingley's death as a critical incident. They are calling it, an in-custody death. They say that AB 748 doesn't apply here. But again, the family says they want all of this body camera video released because they think if the Sheriff's Office did something wrong, that will be revealed in the video. If they did nothing wrong, why not just release the video? That's what the family's saying.
All right, Becca, thank you.